Very important win for Real Madrid. Huge win. Based on all the criticism that they had throughout preseason, throughout previews, even from me, who said these guys are not touching a flipping trophy, that Zidane had to rethink about taking this job, to go out and to get not only a win, not only was it away from home, but with 10 men, huge. And I think even critics of Zidane will have to say that's a damn good win, because whenever a team wins with 10 men, that's coaching. That is coaching, because whenever you have less a man, you are literally reliant like a little child who just had the umbilical cord cut. You're literally reliant on your manager saying, bro, how do we set up? What do we do when we don't have the ball? What do we do when we have the ball? Where do we get position? Because your structure, your positioning, and how you use your usage of the ball becomes even much more vital when you have a man down. So this was a key win for Real Madrid. I've criticized the dude. I still feel he's overrated, and I still feel like if there's like a cult fan base of Benzema that I don't quite understand. But he scored. He scored. I still don't believe he scored 30 goals last season. I don't care what Wikipedia says. I don't care what who scored says. All I care is with my own two eyes. I don't believe he scored 30 goals last season. It doesn't make any sense. But he opened up the scoring, and I'm going to give him quality because that is what is expected of Benzema. So I'm going to give him credit by being in the right place at the right time. Vinicius scored actually, and scoring. Bale. When the universe speaks to you, you have to listen. The universe is speaking to Zidane. And the universe is saying to Zidane that you have to keep Bale. Because you've tried every which way to try and get rid of him. Not only have you been unable to get rid of him, first game, he gets a key assist and he helps you towards winning this game. I think for Zidane, I think it is known. You didn't get Pogba, probably not going to get Neymar. You're going to have to find a way to use Bale. And I think that in some twisted, weird way, Bale is going to somehow become useful for Real Madrid this season. I think Zidane, you can't have it all your own way. You can't have it all your own way. You know, and the whole point, that's why it's called management. Management. You have to manage this situation. And managing the situation is figuring out a way in which you can use what is still a quality player and find out how he can be useful for your team. You've got to just find out that way. But I think, the Toni Kroos quality goal. I mean, I did a little piece on my Patreon about Toni Kroos's shooting technique and how he should be scoring a lot more goals. But that was an absolutely amazing goal. And this is when they had 10 men and then Lucas Vazquez getting that third G. The Modric wasn't a red. I mean, bro, that's not a red card. Come on, man. That was a mistake because surely, wait, did they use VR? Because if you used VR, you can easily tell by a player's body language if it is intentional or not intentional. So that was harsh. But looking at the game, I think Modric and Kroos were really holding it down. They were holding it down, and this just shows you how important a midfield is. And I think when Modric and Toni Kroos are on their game, bro, let's have a conversation. We need to have a conversation about peak Modric, Kroos and peak Xavi, Iniesta. And I know you don't want to, but let's have that conversation when they are when both midfield pairings are at their peak, because who is the better midfield pairing at their peak? But yeah, for Real Madrid, great win. Superb win. Your boy Marcelo doing his thing. And this was with a Hazard. Sorry, that was the point I wanted to make. Thankfully, I didn't forget it. Barcelona without Messi, we all saw what happened. Albeit Barcelona did not have Cannibal as well. So they didn't have Suarez as well. So you have to also say it for that. But Real Madrid don't have clearly their best player. Hazard is clearly by away their best player. And to still get that win away from home with 10 men without your best player, who has a six-pack now, is pretty damn good. So great ways to start the season for Real Madrid. Remember, guys, to support the Football Hot, click below and become a patron. Click in the description box below to become a patron. Benzema, I need 35 Gs minimum.